Hello and welcome everybody to round 8 of the Phoenix SimSport Tatuus Challenge. We're here today at the Red Bull Ring. And yeah, I'll start by saying hello HC.
Hello, Arthur. I didn't turn my mic on. Hey, good
Oh,
start.
good man. Well, yeah, personally I'm very excited for today. How about you?
Yeah, it should be fun. I mean, Red Bull Ring is always fun, whether it's real life or in sim racing, just because of the nature of the circuit. You get so many different overtaking opportunities throughout the race. And it will be one long 45-minute race tonight, so the drivers that get caught up in the chaos at the start will still get plenty of laps to try to recover their positions.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen this track have quite its incidents in real life, especially during Formula 1 races, so that could maybe happen today. I'm not very sure of it, but it would definitely be interesting.
Yeah, as qualifying has now officially started, looks like we will have
10 minutes.
17 drivers. Yes, 10 minutes. 17 drivers are out on track, which is lower than the checking number, which was 18. So I have no idea which one is missing, but yes, all eyes will be on Ivan Melendez and Marcel Miku. They are the top two in the championship standings. Currently, Ivan Melendez leads by 82 points compared to Marcel Miku after scoring the most points in round 4, 5, 6, and 7. So he's absolutely in form, is the Spaniard. Let's see if Marcel Miku can finally close down that championship gap.
I mean, we've seen do it before last season. This time it is getting close, but we still have today. Next week we will have Road America, a track that I love, even though I'm pretty slow at it. And then the season finale at Barcelona, where last year he really started his comeback charge. So anything can still happen,
It
but he will
was.
really have to extract everything out of that car.
Yeah, and this qualifying is all that more important. Marcel Miku is very aggressive on all of the curves, but he's too aggressive in the final one. You
Oh
can
yeah, I mean,
put your left side wheel on the red sausage curve, but if you get the, well, not the plank, but you know what I mean. If you don't, or if you put the middle of the bottom of the car onto the red sausage, you will be basically wedged. That's what happened to Marcel Miku, and he's lost a bit of time there. So I think he will. Is he bailing out? Sector 1 is a
no.
21.5. I think he's still pushing on.
Well, I mean, it's gonna be good for him to set a banker lap. Yeah, exactly at the exit of the final corner to set up his first lap. He broke rule 1 of sim racing, and that's touching the green stuff. So
Yes,
at least
but
he'll be able
look at
to
how.
set a time. You know, that's a good
Yeah,
start really. A fallback in case you run wide, because it is pretty easy around the Red Bull Ring.
yeah, but look at how much curb he's using on all of the corner entries. He's literally using every millimeter of the track to try to get the better exit. As he's currently off the track again for Marcel Miku.
Well, I mean, I don't know um, if they know, but I once did a WSS race, which is a racing service, for Assetto Corsa, and I did some races around here with
Oh,
Tatuus as Marcel Miku just completely goes wide. That's his first lap completely down the drain. He'll have to start a new one. But no, you can really use a lot of track here on entry. I think you can even go all the way onto the great tarmac, all the way on the left there next to the wall, as Foxhound right now with the fastest lap in qualifying with a 1:33.0, as he then
yeah,
slides out.
that is
Checks
three and a
into
half seconds off the pace.
and
So
Harris now. The
the times will change,
provisional
but
polls keep coming as we see two cars very close together there. One had to opt for a wider line. It's not going to help you.
yeah,
As was
So
Lachlan PP who is on pole right now, who had to deviate there.
Ivan Melendez is going into the final corner. Let's see the championship leader. What kind of lap time can he set? I think a low 30, a high 29 should be pretty good. And he sets a 30.4, so that is a solid opening lap from the championship leader. And Marcel Miku is currently 3.5 tenths away from that. So not the best second lap for Marcel Miku again.
Meantime should be close. It's only a 4.3 kilometer track, but it does feature 65 meters of elevation change here in Spielberg, Austria. So Miku this time not running wide at all. He's going for the finish line as Jack Smith has purple sector 2, but Marcel Miku with a 1:30.3. He takes provisional pole right now. Beautiful lap by him.
Jack Smith into the final corner. He's got a bit of traffic in front of him, but they shouldn't affect him. He's rather cautious into the final corner though, but this is looking good for pole.
Well, I mean, pole it is at 29.8. That's 5 tenths faster than Marcel Miku. He'll even, I want to say, he'll even get a bit of slipstream there on the way up, but no, he teleports back to the pits.
Ivan Melendez, purple sector 2. Into the final 2 corners. You need bravery, you need commitment. Down 1 gear, 5th gear, tries to get the nose thing, a lot of understeer. On corner exit, final corner, used a lot of curb on the inside. Very, very brave from the championship leader. Ivan Melendez coming across the line. Can he beat Jack Smith? No, he misses out by 1/10 of a second.
I mean, he's still pushing on for his next lap, so at least he still knows or thinks he can improve, which we might see him do as Jack Smith is in the pits right now. 4 minutes left right now in qualifying, so they will definitely have
Purple sector 2
laps
for Marcel Miku. He's coming to the final corner. He's missed the apex of the final corner slightly, but he got a good run. Clean run. This is going to be mighty close. A 29.6. Brilliant from the Czech driver.
I mean, each and every time he's able to just overwhelm us with his brilliance here. I mean, in all fairness, the last apex at Spielberg, you can use it, but being a bit too greedy there can also cause your car to lose a bit of control, because it's kind of a pit, so to say. It's hard to describe as Melendez right now with the fastest second sector.
Yes, indeed. He's missed turn 9 completely. He's nowhere near the apex. Turn 10 is better again, so Melendez needs to work on his turn 9 because his turn 10 is basically great. But this is going to be close. It doesn't improve. He's missed out on improving by 8,000 of a second. This purple sector 2 now belongs to Eric Johansson. We might have a fourth pole contender as he gets, he's too cautious there. He hooked the curb perfectly and he's missed the final corner by a country mile.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to say that the green car complements all the trees here today, but quite a lot of them are still orange as he stays in P4 right now, but he did improve on his personal best lap time.
Yeah, but that was not ideal. And Jack Smith now, let's see, is he on the lap? I don't think so. I think he's just come out of the pits, hasn't he? So he'll be building up for his final 2 laps. And we have got Aaron Harris almost spinning coming out of the final corner. And surely he can't improve on this lap. And he still does.
I mean,
he almost spun there.
Sometimes your first lap is so shit that you can only just improve from there as he hits the sausage curb, which sent him wide.
Matt Pryor across the line. He's still P9. He misses out by 1/10 of a half. So he couldn't improve. And he spun coming out of the first corner.
I wonder if we'll see cars spin there during the race.
Yes, definitely 100%, because on high field, considering this is a 45-minute race, well, yeah, on high field, the grip is quite low on hards, as Eric Johansson has a lot of traffic in the final corner, but he just about is not going to be affected. That is Luis Rubiales fighting with Ivan Melendez on track position as Johansson comes across the line to go up to P2. 1.5 tenths slower than Marcel Miku, but surely his final lap is going to be blocked by the traffic. So I don't think he will improve unless Lewis lets him go. But I don't think he shouldn't let him go because Lewis is also on his own final flying lap. And this is terrible news for Eric Johansson.
He's being forced. He bails. He even drives into a wall out of pure frustration. So
that is unfortunate timing. And now Ivan Melendez on the final flying lap. But he's not gone faster in the first sector. Down into turn for a lot of unders there, but he did brake quite late. So a good entry, slightly slower in terms of the apex speed. And now, look, he doesn't use as much of the entry curve as Marcel Miku does. And he also uses a quite weird line, turn 6. This is not the best lap for Melendez, and he's not going to improve. Yet the championship leader will start P4 at best. Yeah, this could be Marcel Miku's opportunity to gain points.
Exactly, as he goes very wide there into the last corner, he takes all of the inside curb. I mean, no matter how good this final sector will be, it won't be enough as we see a car spin there in the background. No, 130.2 as his final lap. That's P4 at best right now, except if Fanon can improve by a full second. Only then Melendez can be punted off of his position, but no, Fanon bails his lap. Jack Smith right now in P3, crossing through the final corner.
We don't have the delta. He could go anywhere. Is he going to improve? We don't have the delta. This is a guessing game.
What goal! By a full tenth at that, but Marcel Miku right now out of the final corner.
Well, can he do it? He doesn't. He doesn't.
He cannot improve at all. What? I mean, this is...
Jack Smith comes out of absolutely nowhere and takes pole at the desk. And also Leila Petralia, kudos to the Italian. She has set 0 lap time at all, but her final lap put him all the way from P17 up to P5. If she didn't do the final lap, she would start plumb last, but she withstood all the pressure and she will start P5.
Oh yeah, and I mean, looking right now at the drivers switching towards their hard tires, I do see a few medium runners.
Oh,
but
I have disconnected.
For me, everything looks to be clear right now, so I'm...
Okay, so that's good.
No, I think it's server issues we're experiencing right now. Because I cannot spectate any car at all.
Aha, so the server has died after qualifying ended, at least, but how are we going to sort this out then?
Good question. I am going to put the thumbnail back up right now because...
A bit of bantering.
Oh, hello. Who's that?
Hello.
Oh, hello, Juho.
I wanted to join in to commentate. I was a bit bored, if that's fine.
I hate to say it, you joined at the wrong time because we're having some server issues right now.
I've been staying here for a little bit.
I mean, we will be waiting for the server to be restarted right now, so... Yeah, I mean...
Well, the problem is now the grid has to be manually typed in, right?
I gotta be out of bed early tomorrow. Jesus Christ.
But the issue is, because it's actually not an official server reset, there's no result page. So, I don't know, I think Matt was recording the stream, so he will probably do that based on screenshots. Because there's nothing on the on the server timing page that has the result, because essentially this server has just restarted for whatever reason. So it won't have a result page, which is absolutely brilliant.
Oh yeah, I mean, first, we will have to wait until the server's back online. So yeah, we can admire this beautiful thumbnail right now, which Maverick sent through. A beautiful pink Tatuus car, then one with a Red Bull-looking livery.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool liveries. The pink livery, very optimistic. But then there's the Red Bull livery. Red Bull don't copyright anyone. And there is a that's that looks like a Renault for some reason.
Yeah, it looks yellowish. I wouldn't really say Renault, but something yellow, which always is a color that really pops out.
Yeah, it's I mean,
It
to be fair, go ahead.
might be a bit more looking like a Jordan car, but
Oh yeah, it does look like a Jordan, one of
not
the
completely. I
B
see a
liveries.
fan attack on the nose cone right there.
Call it modern Jordan.
I mean, that would be Aston Martin.
Well, Aston Martin, Jordan, or you could call it also a Ferrari because Ferrari had a yellow livery at one point.
Well, I mean, I would want to rejoin the server right now, but all the car slots are filled currently, so
Oh no.
Um, it is open for me.
going to. Yeah, no, no matter what I do, if I refresh, nothing. Should really petition for a TV car.
DM Map immediately, or you can go to
Yeah,
AC Paddock and shout at him. Probably
I'll
shout at him.
do that.
Yeah,
So
Let
go
me.
to.
I will
I'll be
go
back in
shout at him.
a few seconds.
No,
No,
don't worry. I will
Good.
shout at him.
all right, all right. Always better when you don't have
Thank you,
to do the
Shiro.
work yourself, you know. Just gonna press a wait for this car. I think that will be most optimistic. Server status. What
You
was
make
the
it?
ping?
Did you make it to the server?
Nope. Still says 0 out of 18 cars available.
Click refresh. If that doesn't work, then it definitely
Alright,
doesn't work.
I'm loading in right now. Or I should be.
Yeah, so it works.
It's looking like it works right now. I mean, it's initializing DirectX, so yes, the AC is booting up.
Okay, so do you confirm it's fixed?
I can confirm it is pretty much fixed, yeah.
As we've heard from the years of Maverick, server will be resetted once again.
All right, and I am back.
Welcome back. Oh,
Uh, I don't think Arthur you should open the stream on Discord
Well, I
because
mean,
surely.
you asked for it, but if you want to,
yeah, it's
feel
because
free.
I'll stream mine because you are streaming, so I'll stream mine.
Alright.
all right, sounds actually better. Yeah, I just saw
Teamwork
CPU occupancy
and,
99%.
Teamwork and cooperation right now.
Yeah, because
Yep.
if my game lags, it doesn't matter. But he's streaming, so yeah, it's better not to create more technical burden to him.
Streamer lives matter.
Okay.
As well,
Ooh,
So
we're
it
gonna
will be a
restart qualifying.
requalifying. Oh my god!
Just right when I
Ladies
start
Jack Smith.
the beautiful camera work of the cars rolling out of the pits right now.
Jack Smith will be cursing Mav's name tonight when he go to bed.
Yep,
How
just
much
like
can we see?
Maverick. Either way, it's unusual that we have a requalification. To be fair, in this period,
Yeah,
Okay,
I
and
mean,
my
unfortunately,
CPU is not holding up, but anyway, continue.
unfortunately, it had to happen because there was no official standings as we see drivers just coming out of the pits now going on their laps. Currently, most of the drivers are in sector 2,
Oh, we're
and
actually
most of
already in
them.
qualifying.
yes, we are.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to qualifying.
We've got some beautiful
Okay,
zoom
well,
onto the trees.
Marcel Miku is only in the server now. At 1 lap. He's gonna do a one shot.
Ladies and
Well, I mean,
gentlemen,
if he can
One
make
shot.
it work,
Wow, this has. I'm speechless.
well, I mean, I was looking around in photo mode just a bit earlier, and what a weird kart-esque track does Spielberg have in the middle of its own track.
Why are we going side by side? Down towards turn 3, Leila Petralia is trying to overtake Foxhound. Foxhound sends it and completely misses the corner.
I mean, we
Oh,
will
what a switchback
definitely
by Leila Petralia.
that corner
I
will
think he's-
definitely see an F2 level incident.
I mean, to be fair, some people are thinking that this is more like a karting race, like a qualifying heat. It seems like
yeah,
in my
this-
eyes.
By looking at
is
the track map right
chaos.
now, it really is. It's
Yeah,
just
as,
so
uh,
many
And off.
cars all together. As a car is off.
Who's off? That's
that was
Anthony
Anthony
Perkin.
Perkin.
Yes, he's off at turn 4. At least it's not Ivan Melendez.
I mean, yeah,
So
he
the
really has his
championship leader
redemption right
is-
now.
Yeah, it's because he was only gonna start P4. Imagine he starts P1 now. And all the
I would be so
all the
pissed
things
then.
could
I
turn
would
now.
be so pissed. It would be unimaginable.
Okay, Jack Smith is in trouble. He's got retrospect in front of
Whoa,
him.
we have a
know
crash!
is
Oh,
I'm
not
sorry
up
for
the
cutting
pace.
you off there,
Uh,
but Foxhound
Yeah,
and Petralia,
actually
it looked
brilliant.
like.
retrospect is actually quite quick. Jack Smith is gonna get the best toe in his life. Look at this.
and look at this.
Damn
And he's
you.
gonna
Oh,
be
he still
two-
doesn't
oh,
go
that's the last lap.
faster.
Wow.
He's not got time. He's not got time. That's his qualifying done. So
Yeah,
Jack Smith
no,
is
he's-
finished.
He's too far back in the pit lane to make this stick, except if he's able
Yeah,
to magically cut 30 or so corners.
Yeah.
So
at least
Ivan
5
Melendez
seconds gap.
now into the final corner. Marcel Miku is off again, but that's his alt laps. He's made the exact same mistake as in the previous qualifying session. Melendez is going to third. He misses out on pole by 1.1. Well, hundreds. And he's not.
Oh!
He's blown it. He's blown it. He's
It's done
not
for
going
him.
to start
P3
on the front
max.
row. It's all down to Marcel Miku. He's got 1 lap to try to take pole. Can he do it?
Full respect to all the other drivers, but cameras will be mounted
It's a
on Marcel
pole.
Miku right now. I mean, the pressure
It's a
is
pole
on him.
first sector. It's a pole first sector. I think it's a
Yeah,
10
it's
slower
not
than Ivan
It's not gonna be
Melendez.
enough. It's not gonna be enough for
Yes.
Marcel Mika because the first sector doesn't seem to be really good for him. But now he has to depend on the.
He's
Last
wide.
position.
He's wide. He's off.
He spins!
He's gonna start last.
I'm sorry,
He's gonna
people
start
who are
last.
watching on Twitch right now. I forgot to turn off the thumbnail thing. I'm sorry that the first thing you guys had to see was Miku spinning. Apologies.
He's gonna start last. Palam last.
No, Marcel Miku has to be pissed right now.
Oh.
I mean, you get a decent
I mean-
result in qualifying, server resets, and then yeah, when
Oh
the
my God,
lights shine
Aaron
the
Johansson.
brightest.
Harry Johansson has calculated this perfectly. He's starting his final lap, but he's way too close to retrospect. I don't think he will
Indeed.
start pole. He's way too
Indeed.
close. He has to
It's
send
gonna be-
it. He's gonna send it here. He does.
Yep, and he does. We're doing a
Oh,
qualifying
no
heat
contact,
once
I
again,
mean-
and there's contact between those two right there. Retrospec and Eric Johansson make contact, and that means Johansson will
He is off. He's backed
definitely.
off. He's backed off. Yeah,
he's
backed.
backed off.
I mean,
Johansson
Marcel
might be
Miku will start 30.
two drivers.
Rugalis is finished. Petralia hasn't.
Peralia hasn't finished yet, but it all depends on the last two corners here. Now going through sector 3. Now the last two corners approach here. What can later Petralia do? Going to the inside. It
Wide.
makes a beautiful apex, but doesn't take it better on the exit. And here comes Leila Petralia coming across the line. It's not going to be a great lap, but let's see what she can do.
Four.
Never mind.
I mean,
She
she's
could-
really
she could have
adapted to
taken
this
pole.
platform.
Wow.
She could have taken pole if he didn't make the mistake. I mean, probably not, but the turn 9 mistake definitely cost her 10s. And Foxhound beats Miku. Miku is going to start 15th.
15th.
And there's no reverse grid because it's a one race.
I mean,
That's championship finished. He's 82 points down already. He's gonna be what 110 points with 2 rounds remaining.
Miku has to have
Yikes.
the biggest luck of his entire career here today. Otherwise, yeah, championship over for him.
But lads, as I say this, never say never, because anything can happen in this race.
Where's Jack
Fair.
Smith? Why is Jack Smith
Oh.
not on the timing page? Why is he disconnected?
Jack Smith is
The post hitter is not in the server.
Well,
What
I
is
mean,
happening
no.
tonight?
45 more seconds for him to really join up, because I wouldn't want to miss a pole here.
Well, technically,
Oh,
he still has a minute and 30 seconds. But if he's gone, he's gone.
Yeah, and that will mean Johansson might start on pole here today.
Well, it's all favoring Ivan Melendez. Oh, Jack Smith is back. Okay, so
Alright.
now he
That
has to
scared us
scramble
for a
and
moment.
yeah, put his setup on.
800ths of a second, the gap that he got pole with. So these two will definitely have a battle, but eyes will mainly be on Miku to see where he can finish, and Melendez as well. He is not allowed to make any mistakes. Pretty much, I mean. Yeah. Is there a good camera angle, Assetto Corsa? Which one will we take? We have the static one, or we can take one which I think will move. I will take this one. I mean, it has the starting lights beautifully up ahead. 30 more seconds to the start.
It's a bit of pick your poison in terms of AC cameras. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't.
Yeah, I mean,
But yes, take it away, Arthur, because I am watching Marcel Miku, so I'm not watching the front.
well, yes, my cameras are pointed at Jack Smith. The lights have appeared on our screens right now, as we wait patiently. The lights starting up on our screens. We have 3 pairs of them in total, and they all synchronizingly go off right now. Jack Smith maintains the lead. He has a great start for now. Yes, an amazing start even. I mean, nobody near him. That's very good for him. Eric Johansson.
Spin for Leila Petralia.
Yeah,
Oh.
Petralia loses P4 there.
no.
Very unfortunate. But for the rest, it all looks fairly safe. Marcel Miku already up into
Very good.
P11 even.
Yeah, he's made up 4 positions and is now charging, trying to pass Alan Fanon. And he's braked really late into turn 3, but he's made the move. There's contact.
There's
Oh,
been
who's that?
been a
Anthony
bit of a
Perkin.
carnage.
Yeah, Anthony
the thing
Perkin
is-
spun a run. And Miku is up to 7th.
Exactly, Miku's up to 7th. This means that it's not really over yet, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean,
It is not.
usually we see the start being very good for him, but now it was actually the first few corners as we see I think Foinan off there. I am not sure. Yes, that
Well,
was
a lot of
Foinan.
cars went off. Yes, I think he was right in front of Miku, and he slightly tapped the car in front at turn 3, but then he got further contact into turn 4, and even Melendez challenging Eric Johansson around the outside of the Panama corner, and he's gonna roar all the way. Oh, counters there from Ivan Melendez. He's trying to carry too much speed into the corner, so Eric Johansson keeps the inside line, but what a brilliant switchback from the Spaniard. And Melendez side by side with Johansson down towards turn 1.
Oh, and they nearly touch the two drivers battling for position here. But even Melendez goes on through. But look at Eric Johansson's exit right here. And look at him, he's going to go side by side, going to the outside lane of even Melendez here. But who will take the position here? The championship leader or the man that has started second? Look at this around the outside. He's just trying to do this switcheroo. He takes a really great exit out of the corner, and he might just as well take second place here. Still side by side. But they nearly touch. They nearly touch.
Very close squeezing here indeed. I mean, heavy braking. Melendez keeps having it, but Johansson gets very close. Oh, that was very nearly contact there.
Whoa.
That was almost Hamilton album, but kudos to Eric Johansson for not opening up the steering on the inside. We've got Alan Fanon trying to make a comeback, but Luis Rubiales is off, trying to defend his position. We also have 3 drive-throughs on the first lap. I don't know what happened, because 3 drivers went into the pits already. I'm trying to find if I can see. Well, they didn't make a, technically didn't make a pit stop because they were drive-throughs, but I think Aaron Harris was one of them. And there were 2 other drivers that had to make a drive-through, which I assume is for jump starts, perhaps.
Yep, assuming it could be a jump start for the drivers that though had to do their drive-throughs, because it's quite possible here. And yeah, look at this. Currently Jack Smith leading and taking the fastest lap of the race currently. But now Marcel Miku currently in 6th place as he goes by on Finlay Becker. I mean Secker.
Further down the grid, Petralia made a mistake, so she's P17 right now.
I think she might have got the drive-through, maybe, I don't know, but Lachlan PP is battling with Matt Pryor, up and down by Matt Pryor, trying to get the better run, coming out of the hairpin, but he's on the wrong side into turn 4, and now he's getting squeezed onto the grass! He's being squeezed onto the grass by Lachlan PP, and he's still going to try to go around the outside. That is absolutely brilliant from Matt Pryor, who defends 4th position from the other British driver. It's a Britolf here, and Lachlan PP sends it to the inside, but the gap isn't there. And Marcel Miku is closing on these 2 drivers.
I mean, it's brilliant for Matt Pryor to hang around there around the outside, because it is off-bank that corner. Oh, Petralia is losing quite a bit of time because of incidents. I mean, she lost control right there in the mini player and got hit by somebody again earlier. Once I started to look at her race, again she had a slow exit, so yeah, now she's off.
Lachlan
Looked
goes
like a bit
wide.
of counter steering. She might have
Marcel
and
Miku!
there's Marcel Miku's off. Marcel Miku touches the wall, keeps it still going, but Finlay
He did the
Secker
same mistake,
Finlay
like
Secker
in
takes the
qualifying.
position. Yeah, exactly.
He must have just gone wide in the final corner and just bounced on the sausage. This is not helping Marcel Miku, because he is now 9 seconds off the lead.
I mean, when the lights shine the brightest, the pressure is the highest, and I mean, that's it right now for Miku, I think.
Around the outside, he's going to take 6. Finlay Secker is going to fight this. He's not going to back down from this battle. And we got Lachlan PP trying to stand well. Matt Pryor, he's brake too late and he scared Matt Pryor wide and he almost touched. And Marcel Miku hands it around the outside of Finlay Secker and retakes P6. But he has to try to catch that gap again. He's once again 2.5 seconds off of Lachlan PP and Matt Pryor. Oh, and he's onto the sausage. You don't want to go onto these sausage curbs, man. They just slow you down. But he's determined to use all of the track, isn't he?
I mean, he's lucky that
Yes.
these cars don't have any plank wear rules, really. If there were
Yeah.
blank rare rules right now, I think he would be a McLaren in Las Vegas, you know.
I mean, to be fair, yeah, it
Ooh, as
would
Matt
be
Pryor
like
went
McLaren
wide
last.
there, which allows Lachlan PP to regain the position. Sorry for cutting you off there, but
Yeah, but now he's gonna try to. Oh
Whoa,
my
no.
god!
And there's contact between the two, and Lachlan PP will spin around.
That was weird. I mean, to the replays, that was a weird contact.
almost into
Yeah, I
the
mean-
pits, he spun even.
Yeah.
PP. So,
So
yeah,
he's
Lachlan
no,
actually
right now.
was spinning on his own.
No, it was Findlay Saka. Findlay Saka spun on his own. Or
No,
Lachlan
it was
PP, sorry,
Lachlan.
Lachlan PP. Yeah,
Lachlan.
it's Lachlan
Yeah.
PP.
Well, I mean, right now Marcel
Yeah.
Miku is rapidly approaching Matt Pryor. Miku is, he really loves taking off the track, and I think that's part of his downfall. But if he nails it, it does work quite well. Thing is, once he's up to P4, it will be very unlikely for him to catch up to the podium positions because they're just that much further. If you look at the track map, Miku is right now into turn 8 while the others are already crossing through turn 9, so
Yeah,
Could be
and
difficult for him.
one of debutants is doing quite well. Name is quite long. It's Fernando Lobato de la Rosa. He's currently in P7 and chasing down Findlay Saka.
well, I mean, if my Spanish Formula 1 media literacy is correct, I think he just took quite a lot of Spanish names from the Formula 1 scene and added them. Fernando from Fernando Alonso. I think Lobato is one of the Spanish journalists, and then of course Pedro de la Rosa. So
I mean, Lobato is Lobato is a surname of a commentator, Antonio Lobato.
yeah, exactly. So
Yeah,
I was close
the
there.
DAZN one, right? The DAZN commentator, I
Yeah.
think.
That
I mean,
doesn't-
together
here
with De La
comes-
Rosa.
Matt Pryor trying to go around the outside of Marcel Miku, but that doesn't work. Marcel Miku very calmly defends inside line, but he's got a walls wrong on the inside. So Matt Pryor is continuing, going to challenge Marcel Miku around the outside. He's gonna try to head there. He's still there. Marcel Miku squeezes him out. Matt Pryor tries to cut back, but you don't want to go side by side in turn 7. And Matt Pryor backs off. Worth noting though, Matt Pryor is 100% on the medium tires. Yes, and so Fernando Lobato is on softs.
Fernando
I-
Lobato de la Rosa is taking quite a risk here.
Oh, and he spun
Oh,
tonight.
Yeah, well, that's the tires worn out.
Oh,
Oh.
don't rejoin them.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
At least take the massive amount of runoff space there.
Yeah,
that could
rejoin off the track,
Yeah.
not into the racing line. He scared Ethan off, and now he's. I mean, that's Lachlan PP driving onto the grass himself, to be fair. But yeah, Lachlan PP sends it and makes a
Parks
position
it.
up to P8.
And makes that position. But Fernando Lobato de la Rosa is not done yet here, as he's trying to overtake Lachlan, actually. And Lachlan, well, tries to go through again on De La Rosa, but De La Rosa
Oh, he's
says,
off.
I
I'm
mean,
having none of
Fernando
that.
did have some beautiful beautiful defense there, really nailing the defensive line once he took the position from Lachlan PP.
Well, we've got Matt Pryor keeping the pressure on Marcel Miku. It doesn't look like Marcel Miku even has the pace to catch up to the top 3. But even Melendez is looking really good for victory. He's been closing in on Jack Smith. If I can get the lap times, here we go. Yeah, you can see Melendez 7.9 tenths faster last lap. And 4.7, oh, actually he's lost 2 tenths. Oh, there's traffic, gets out of the way nicely. So Melendez actually lost 2 tenths on the last lap, even though he gained 8 tenths the lap prior, but he's now just 1.3 seconds off the lead, as off goes Fernando again. In turn 9, those softs are 1000% overheat.
Does he know he can?
And-
That's the question. I mean, he just keeps on going.
The pits.
Into the
Comes
pits
Anthony
goes
Perkin.
Anthony Perkin.
That is really early, no? We've only done, well, 10 minutes
We
basically.
have a spinner, and it's a lock on
Ooh.
PP.
He's done it again at turn 1.
He's done it again in turn 1.
Yeah, exactly. So his car is very unstable there, but I did see him. Oh, he's trying to wave to cool down the tires or get rid of the marbles. I don't know.
I mean,
But,
he's
yeah.
a bit of
really
both.
marble, so
hmm So Anthony Perkin has come out 13th.
I'm looking on my
Interesting
track
strategy.
map. Petralia is off again.
Yeah, Petrali is off.
I mean, really not her race today. Despite that brilliant qualifying,
It just hasn't gone to plan for her.
yeah, no. Very wide there as she
Jeez.
spins again.
Yep. The
Back to the
Off.
pits,
Yep,
yeah.
she has called it a day. She has called
Yeah.
it a day.
I
Marcel
get
Miku
behind that.
makes another mistake in the final corner, so Matt Pryor is once again challenging the Czech driver and braking really late into turn 1. Tries to scare the reigning Tatuus champion off the line. We've got Fernando making the mistake in the final 2 fast corners again, so Alan Fanon is not putting, which I guess is the Spanish driver under pressure. Is Matt Pryor going to stand it? There's traffic again. It's traffic going to be Marcel Miku's downfall again, but Luis Rubiales is a, well, cleaner driver, shall we say. So he will just stay out of this fight, surely. And Matt Pryor does pass him, and Luis Rubiales lifts off and let the two continue their fight as Alan Fanon closes in on Fernando Lobato de la Rosa through turn 3, but he's got a terrible exit coming out of the corner. So I don't think he's going to be challenging him into turn 4. Marcel Miku once again using all of the track possible. But Matt Pryor, on those medium tires, still looking really fast.
I mean, I hope.
Oh, Aaron Harris has passed Alan Fanon. So from the attacker, he's actually been passed by Aaron Harris. The Frenchman has lost P9 instead of trying to gain P8.
Fana is still very close though. Again, Marcel Miku with a snap. It looked like he even went wide there.
Yes, he's not hit turn 10 once, I don't think, as Fanon tries to go all the way around the outside of turn 9 on Aaron Harris. But he backs off, He says, but Marcel Miku getting caught on the sausage, and Matt Pryor has the run. And they're gonna go side by side through turn 2. And Matt Pryor is clear.
Marcel's currently taking the slipstream and going to the outside once again, right here. And could he make it stick? No.
Oh.
Curb, sausage.
Oh. Marcel's really frustrated right now. He wants to keep the championship alive still, but well, it's starting to slip away from him.
Personally, I'm not a big fan of sausage curbs in racing because
Ew, sausage. More sausage has been caught by Aaron Harris.
we can call this a sausage fest at this point.
Sounds
Yeah.
sounds pretty okay. I will not say anything for that.
Delicious.
Focus on the race.
Delicious.
Focus on the
And
race.
De La Rosa is holding these two up because he's on softs and they are dying, but they can't pass him. He's done a brilliant defensive job. Apart from that shocking unsafe rejoin, Alan Fanon is trying to use the grip, but he can't go to the inside at turn 7. Marcel Miku is wide at the final corner again. So he's lost another 3/10. He
Fanon on
can't get
attack
the
right
final
now.
corner right. Oh, is he pitting?
Fernando
is he
Lobato
pitting?
will be
Yes.
pitting. Yes, he's going into the pits.
I mean,
He
understandable
realizes
for him.
the softs are worn out, and yeah, there's no point of going with those softs.
The question
Very
is,
long.
will he return to softs or is he gonna do
Oh,
anything
for
else?
Oh my goodness me, that was close. But Matt Pryor spins from 4th position, and Marcel Miku
Oh, wow.
gets 4th position back.
He almost took out Marcel Miku. That was inches after his own spin. He's still trying to attack faintly Saka. Matt Pryor is not backing down from this wheel-to-wheel
Whoa.
contact. Matt Pryor around the outside, brilliant. Absolute. How has he just regained the control and the grip and just repassed someone that quickly? That is quite impressive. The adaptability on those overheating medium tires. But yeah, Marcel Miku is now 18 seconds off the lead.
Yeah,
So if Ivan Melendez doesn't win, he will pull away another 24 points. The lead will be 106. If Melendez wins, he's going to pull away by 52 points. That's basically championship wrapped up.
yeah, but if he wants to win here today, he will have to beat the fastest man today, which is Jack Smith. Clearly, I mean, the man has been pushing in both qualifying sessions and also in the race right now, still maintaining a 1 second lead over even Melendez. So
Yeah, but look at Melendez's pace. He's done a 30.8 on lap 10, he's 30.5 on lap 11, and he's basically on average 2/10 faster on most of the laps recently, and he's piling the pressure on the Polish driver, whom I gave my setup to, which seems to have elevated his performance, considering, well, he's not got a single victory this season yet, even though he's stood on the podium 4 times. But this will be difficult. There's still 27 minutes remaining, and look at Ivan Melendez closing in the final 2 corners. The gap down to 0.7 of a second. This looks more like a format. The pace of Ivan Melendez is crazy. Nobody's almost lost it into he's pushing to the limit. It's a Spanish driver.
A little bit of a tank slapper from Ivan Melendez, but does it really cost time? I don't think so, because he's still catching up to Jack Smith every time, even going through the 3rd corner. He's still pretty much in the distance of actually attacking him in like at least 1 to 2 laps.
I mean, we'll see where the battle of the lead will end up, because right now to P10, I mean, Lachlan PP is also still very close to Alan Foinon.
Yes, and Alan Foinon has dropped a lot of pace, because he was battling with Aaron Harris not that long ago, and he's now 2.5 seconds behind Aaron Harris, and he's dropping into the clutches of Lachlan PP, who's he's off. He's just completely locked up and driven off the track, and that's the easiest overtake, well, that Lachlan PP will ever make in his life.
I mean,
After
that's,
P9 goes the
I'm not
British
gonna
driver.
lie, that's the racing line I usually take once I drive this track every once in a while. Just completely avoid the sausage curve.
Well, thank you to believe that is Leila Petralia for the prime sub. Oh, Jack Smith is off! Jack Smith is off into 2-1, and Ivan Melendez into the lead!
That's another
And
twist into the
another
championship.
crucial error as I was looking at the Twitch chat. The lead has changed. And Jack Smith breaks way too late into turn 3
He
and
spins!
he spun!
Oh! Oh no.
Cannot even call it celebratory donuts because Eric Johansson is getting close to overtake him right now. Yes, he just
And he has.
does.
It all came on down in the space of 20 seconds. That's how fast the race can change.
Real
And that's
question
how
is,
fast
guys, will
Marcel Miku's championship hopes has faded. Yes,
will we
Sasa.
see anything like this in F1 on Sunday?
Well, I think McLaren is way too fast in Abu Dhabi to have this kind of an issue, and there's no more mandatory tire requirements, so
Yeah.
they can also use their advantage of of how they preserve their tires, how the car preserves its tires to its maximum. But yeah, we got a hasty battle for second in our hands now. And well, Eric Johansson must have also made a mistake, because why is he 8 seconds behind Ivan Melendez? Well,
Well,
actually, he's just being consistently slower instead of
yeah,
making
I
mistakes.
think that's it. I think Jack Smith and Melendez just had more raw pace today. Johansson still great pace, but not as much as Smith and Melendez. So I think in a few laps time as well, we'll see Jack Smith take P2. But it's clear Johansson will not go down without a fight.
Yeah, we have the change for P11. Fernando Lobato de la Rosa, after making his pit stop, has passed Sarah Klein into P11. Is the Spanish driver, but yes, so just check the lap times of Marcel Miko and Eric Johansson. They're basically setting the exact lap time, so Marcel Miko is not closing in at all, and well, unless either of these two spins, I don't think Marcel Miko can get a podium, because all of them have started on hard tires and on full tanker fuel.
One of them would genuinely have to explode for Marcel Miku to get the podium.
Yeah, I mean, I feel for Jack Smith, but he was feeling the pressure. Even Melendez was going faster and faster and faster and faster. He was basically upping his own pace by 0.3 of a lap every single lap, which is absolutely crazy. But now Jack Smith should have a run into turn 3.
I mean, yeah, beautiful turn 1 there for him. He's already making the move. I mean, I wanted to say he's getting into the slipstream right now, but that won't even be necessary. He just takes the position. But I think Eric Johansson will try to be as late as possible on the brakes. He's being forced to go around the outside pretty much, but he yields, and that's Jack Smith into his position right now.
Well, he still got the slipstream, but yes, Eric Johansson went wide and got caught on the sausage curb on the outside of turn 1. Now Johansson using the draft, trying to roll around the outside of turn 4, and he's going to try to do it, but he's on the edge of the curb. He does stay on track, and he's got the inside line for turn 5. So this is not over yet. For turn 6, rather. Ooh, that's a bit of a squeeze from Eric Johansson trying to open the corner up. But they do stay in a straight line. And Jack Smith, is he going to try go around the outside? No, he goes for the cutback. That is brilliant from Jack Smith. Fantastic racecraft from the two of them. And now Jack Smith is still on the wrong side into turn 9. It's another right-hander coming up. A very fast. Okay, Eric Johansson let him go because he knew he made the contact into turn 5 or 6 rather. So yeah, that's very kind of Eric Johansson. Just make, but he's off into the final corner himself.
There's also a car in the pits right now.
That is retrospect in
retrospect,
his.
yeah.
Oh, he's at reverse. I think he's missed his pit box. I saw a little bit of reverse there on my screen, so he might have lost an extra 3 seconds, and he's going to come out somewhere around P5 and P6. Actually, he's going to be probably behind Findlay Saka, which will be for the best.
Well, I mean, he's in the chase of another car right now, so he will be able to maybe learn a bit from different lines, braking zones. Because, I mean, that's the best thing you can really do if you're a lap. Just try to follow the car ahead. You never know what things you can learn.
We have the change for position. That's Lachlan PP after making his pit stop, passing Sarah Klein into the Panama corner. And up to P12 goes, well, it's actually the Scottish driver. Well, on SimGrid, I think they're all Great Britain flags, so it doesn't tell me on SimGrid whether they are from which part of Great Britain. But I think Lachlan PP is from Scotland, judging by his in-game national flag. And yes, good sportsmanship from Eric Johansson that we saw, but now he's dropped back from Jack Smith. So yeah, he doesn't have the pace of Jack Smith, as you said.
Unfortunately, on Sarah Klein's car, no little name with a country flag on it, so.
I think he's from, or is it a she?
I think
He's
so.
from USA. Yeah, she's from USA, judging by SimGrid. But yeah, sometimes SimGrid can be wrong because you know, when you register an account, sometimes you just put random information in when you are making an account. You probably don't even read everything when you are trying to make an account. So yeah, don't believe everything online, basically. As Aaron Harris is now chasing down Ethan Wall, who is from Ireland. Yes, that is the flag of Republic of Ireland.
Fanon in the background getting a bit shaky over the sausage curve there though, but that's not our biggest concern right now. Will Harris have the pace?
He's dropping into the clutches of Anthony Perkin, who I believe has made a pit stop. Yes, he has. He was one of the earliest drivers to make a pit stop, and he's now 1.5 seconds faster than Alan Fanon. So yes, this will not be a battle if Anthony Perkin catches up to the rear of Alan Fanon. But he still has a 9-second gap to try to cut. Alan Fanon just keeps locking up the front tires.
Well, his front tires will be overheating after this for sure. But Aaron Harris, currently the P8 man, is actually catching up to Ethan Wall quite faster than I imagined, to be fair.
Yeah, look at the time difference. He's basically, and Ethan Wall pits, so that's clever. That's clever. He doesn't want to battle a car that's way faster than him. So just pit, get out of the way, do his own race. That is clever. Where is he going? Who was that? In the final corner. That was Foxhound going up. He almost went into Italy there in the final corner. Yo, Andy!
Wow.
That was.
I think he was aiming for Germany.
Honestly, I don't know what to even say about a save such as that, because.
Well, at least he's a very good driver, respects blue flags, so that's better than some of the other driving we've seen, even though he's absolutely struggling.
I mean, at least he saves it. It's not the easiest place to save your car, so.
Class hands, I must say.
Yes, it is. The Battle of the Fifths could be interesting, because I think Findlay Sack. Oh, actually, he's also mediums. So this is going to be very interesting. Yeah, both of them starting on the medium tires. Both Findlay Saka and Matt Pryor. But Matt Pryor is into the pits. So he blinks first. So it will be a pit stop for Matt Pryor.
Very careful precision there from Pryor.
Yeah, so he was 3.5 seconds in front of Findlay Saka when he came into the pits. We will be monitoring the gap when, well, Findlay Saka eventually makes his wide-only pit stop as Matt Pryor pulls out of his pit box and rejoins. Probably going to be in traffic. Anthony Perkin goes off in the final corner. So that means Matt Pryor should be in front of Anthony Perkin. So good news for Matt Pryor. Oh, he's got the... He's got the most oversteery car in the world, the Foxhound in front of him.
Will we see some pure cinema out of us right now? No, because Foxhound respectfully and beautifully just lets the car through as even Melendez sets the fastest lap.
And this time he doesn't save it. Oh, don't rejoin.
Reverse, man, you have reverse gear.
To be fair, he didn't. He waited.
Yeah, I
yeah, he waited until the track was clear, so that is fine.
That is good, I mean.
So at least we know he has a track map, because I know some drivers don't even have a track map. That's why they just get confused every time they go off.
It
They
could be
don't know where
also.
the hell they are.
I mean,
It could be also relative timing as well.
yeah.
Oh, very
I
true.
usually use a track map and relative timing. The more the merrier, I'd say. What I am
Exactly.
Understand?
thinking might happen next week is the Road America mod that we will be using. I raced on it myself last week. On the main straight on the uphill section before the finish line, there's a wall to the left. The problem is if it goes too close
Into
to
the
the
wall
left.
goes Foxhound. Sorry
Oh
to cut
yeah,
in
he's in the
there.
gravel. He's taking the escape
but
road. I mean, the guy's a real racing driver.
Respectful. He's a real racing driver, it seems like, because respects the.
Oh no! Oh no!
Jesus Christ! I
Bit
mean,
too fast.
all that glaze to turn into a lawnmower.
Oh!
Might want to swap his racing boots for some ballet shoes.
He's scared Aaron Johansson off.
Yeah, I
This is
mean-
a chance for Marcel Miku. This is a big chance for Marcel Miku. He's gonna close the gap quite a bit now. The gap was 7 seconds. It's now down to 5, maybe 4. If the delta updates, it's 5.
5.
He's getting 2 seconds. He's getting
At
2
least
seconds.
gain 2
So
seconds. Oh, 4.8.
that-
4.8
I think
And
Fox
Foxhound
on the.
in the pits. Oh,
Has he found his pit box?
he found his pick.
Maybe.
I mean, he's a bit like angled a bit more to the right, but he's moving.
Oh,
and
he's driving out. He's found his pit
nearly
box
looked like a
after.
stall, though, unfortunately for him. But
Yeah, his tires were clearly completely overheated.
yeah,
And
F1
Matt
now,
Pryor is okay. Yes, that's why Frono disappeared. So yeah, all the drivers are very cooperative. Once a fast driver approaches you, you just get into the pits
yeah.
and don't have a battle with him, so they don't lose lap time, which is clever. Well, not good for us because we want to see battles, but good for themselves in terms of their total race time.
Now, about what I was saying about the Road America mod we will be using, there is a
Mhm.
part of the map where you just can fall through. The issue is it's before the
Oh.
finish line, so you get teleported to the pits on the same
Oh
lap
my
you
God.
crashed out. So effectively, you
It-
lose a
it-
lap. And
Is it on the left, like on the edge of the track?
yeah,
Yes, because we had that issue in IndyCar, so we just avoid that.
yeah. I mean, I had an Indy race myself last week around there, and I was zoned out for 1 second, and I can comfortably say it lost me 2 positions in the end.
Oh, trouble, front on off at turn 3. He's just made his pit stop, so on cold tires. I assume he didn't change his tires, but they will still be relatively colder, and they are hard. So and he's still locking up. I would recommend Alan Fanon, if he's rewatching the stream, turn down the brake power or brake pressure. I forgot what it's actually called in AC. Because
Yeah,
in
brake
Tatuus, if you
pressure.
use 100% brake pressure, you will just lock up the front constantly. Because I use 85%, which is quite low. But
Or if he has
100 is high.
if he has low toe pedals, he could up the weight a little bit.
Yeah.
And this is important. Findlay Saka coming out of the pits. He's still behind Matt Pryor, but I think he's gained time. That
Yep.
gap, it's not 3.5 seconds anymore. It's 2
It's
seconds.
2.0.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a fight for P5 on our hands because Aaron Harris is still yet to pit.
And even Melendez does the fastest lap once more, 1:30.0.
That's almost faster than the qualifying pace, and he's on hard, bloody tires.
Alien
The championship.
this season from him. Genuinely, he's been so fast.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how fast he is this season. The battle, he was even trailing Marcel Miku and Sandy Bergy by quite a bit last season. Well, he did have pace or upper hand in some of the rounds, but this is crazy. Because he dominated Brands Hatch, he won there, and then he dominated, he dominated in Imola first, he got the win, and then Brands Hatch, he got double victory. And then What was the round afterwards that he got another victory that I forgot?
Nearly
What was
forgot
the round
about
before
Sandy
Koyama?
Perky from last season.
Anthony Perkin, he did a Marcel Miku getting caught on the sausage on the final corner, but how has Findlay Saka lost 3 seconds on his outlap? Eh?
Good question.
What tire is he on? Matt Pryor is on softs!
I mean, Matt Pryor, I think Sacker will be praying for some drop-off from Matt Pryor, but at least Pryor can extend his gap right now.
But Findlay Saka is slow because Anthony Perkin is catching him up. It's not even Matt Pryor being extremely fast, it's Findlay Saka after making the pit stop. Suddenly, doesn't have any pace as Marcel Miku pits. So he's the first to blink out of the top 4, which all started on hards. Let's see if there's any mistake from the Czech driver. I assume there won't be. And no reverse. Perfect. And a splash of a dash of fuel, and he's out.
Now it's make or break for Johansson's bits. Ooh! Marcel Miku nearly clipped the wall there. I'm glad AC cameras sometimes switch at the right second because wow, but yeah, Johansson make or break for him. He really has to have
Battle
the
for P7.
perfect,
Oh! Contact! Side to side contact! And Anthony Perkins still made the move. That was aggressive from Findlay Saka. He probably gets caught on the inside curb, which will understeer the car wide. But Findlay Saka just doesn't have any pace after the pit stop. You wonder, did he put in too much fuel?
I mean, he
Did he
did
make an error there? Because you don't get that much time to set up the car before the race.
I mean,
As
he
our
didn't
race
swap
leader is into the pit.
tires. That's something I saw.
Did he swap or did he not?
I don't think so.
Oh, he didn't. Ah, that might be the reason. Because he's on old mediums.
Exactly, 24 lap old tires. That's pretty much
Yeah,
the entire
that's-
race. So
Yeah, that's how he gained time on Matt Pryor, even though Matt Pryor went for the undercut on brand new softs.
Johansson in the pits right
So
now.
yeah. Yeah, that is a strategy blunder from Findlay Saka. Surely if you're gonna not change the tires, you should be on hards, not mediums.
Well, yeah.
This gap has definitely closed. 3.3 with what? 4 laps remaining? 5 laps remaining actually.
Well, be anything
and-
though.
Yeah, I don't think it requires Eric Johansson to make a mistake. He's weaving to try to generate the tire temperature. The fronts are cold coming out of the pits. The gap is now down to less than 3 seconds. And Aaron Harris pits. Where is he going to come out? He's going to be coming out alongside Findlay Saka. Yes, he is.
He's going for the slipstream right now. I think he's on cold tires, so if he sends it into the next corner, it will be quite something. Oh, he stays
But this
behind.
is a matter of time. Yeah, this is a matter of time. He's on hards, which he started on. So even though they are old, they should still have plenty of the grip. Findlay Saka is on mediums that he started the race on. And they will have no grip. Surely not. Oh, trouble for Johansson. He's got traffic. Fernando Lobato actually in-game has an Italian flag, but we know that's Assetto Corsa's default flag. So, well, he could be Italian, of course, but he needs to get out of the way. Otherwise, Marcel Miku, who got affected last week at Okayama by blue flag cars, may be a beneficiary here. And Eric Johansson weaving, trying to warn Fernando, who's not lifting off at all. Surely he sees the blue flags now. He's still not lifting. He's still full throttle.
Johansson's faster than you. Do you copy this message?
He's lifted.
And
he's
indeed
lifted.
he did.
He's lifted, but look at Johansson having to enter the
It's
corner
counter
in a
steer.
really weird angle. Yeah. Marcel Miko is now 2.1 seconds behind, but now Marcel Miko has to deal with the same thing as Aaron Harris is right behind Finkley Zeka. Going up, we've got a blue flag car, a Foxon right behind the pair of them. This will be the VIP seat for Foxon, watching Aaron Harris try to battle Finkley Zeka, who's pumped it. And off goes Matt Pryor. We are 3 wide.
Whoa!
Oh, never mind.
What was that? I am glad I'm using this camera angle because that was quite special to watch.
I was changing cameras to everybody and I completely missed, but I think Finkley Zeka turned Aaron Harris. And Matt
Yes.
Pryor spun on his own on the
I mean-
soft tires. So
It
Look
was
like-
on the stream, I can tell you that though, so...
I mean, to be
1.3,
fair, it looked like
1.3, Marcel Miko is there. Yes, Juho.
there was a. Unfortunately, I have to be brutal, but it looked like there was a head loss with Aaron Harris. But I've got to see the replay here.
Yeah, here is a replay that I have. So there's contact here between Finkley Zeka. There's Matt Pryor off. So who turned into who? Ah, Aaron Harris turned into Finkley Zeka, I think.
Both of them had a complete head loss, unfortunately.
Let's watch from this view. So here, this is the fault of Finkley Zeka. I think, yeah, he completely locked up and basically barged Aaron Harris out of the way. Then he stays to the right hand of the track.
Oh,
Mm.
it's too. You know, I don't know what to say about that. That's
Yeah.
I am going to
ridiculous incident.
rewatch that from my camera angle that I use on the stream because just wow, I mean
I think Aaron Harris, seeing Matt Pryor goes off, tries to go to the right to give Matt Pryor space to rejoin. But then Finkley Zeka is there and has an overlap. Well, I don't think Finkley Zeka turned into Aaron Harris, but we will forget about that because Marcel Miko is 0.6 of a second behind Eric Johansson. He has 2 left to try to salvage 12 more points, trying his best to keep the championship hope alive into the final 2 rounds. This position, it may mean absolutely nothing. It may also mean absolutely everything. But he's got a poor run coming out of turn 3. Aaron Johansson just edges ahead, the gap back up to 1.1 second.
this is I mean I want to say this is gonna get close, but the gap's big again, unfortunately. So
Yeah, just a
really
brilliant
has
set
come
of
down to
corners.
one mistake from Eric Johansson in the next lap, which will be the last lap, because right now even Melendez is rounding through the final corner.
There
lap
was
left
a
to go.
mistake at turn 1 for Matt Pryor. So now Finkley Zeka. So this is interesting. We've got a driver on about 28, 29 lap old mediums and a driver on new soft, but they must have been destroyed after that moment at turn 3. Well, they think they're best, both of the tires. Oh my goodness! Matt Pryor completely locked it up the rear,
My
and he's on the donut before
Goodness
turn 4.
gracious,
What was that?
he has absolutely discombobulated himself off the racetrack.
I've never seen that in my entire life. I shouldn't be laughing, but that was bloody hilarious.
Yes, his tires are
And
dead
he's
now.
lost
He's
his
spun
seven.
again.
He's lost his
Yep.
yeah.
But I think it's a good time
Well,
to focus on the leader of the race, who's on the final lap currently.
Yes, I mean Marcel Miko is far behind, but the man who ran P2 for a
no.
while.
Oh no, that was almost the leader. Look at where the leader is. That was almost the leader. He almost took out the leader. But even Melendez is going to win.
He weaves
Melendez
in
wins the-
celebration after a brilliant race to take P1.
And we have got to wait till everybody crosses the line. Because
Jack Smith takes second.
This might be the championship for even Melendez, possibly.
Right. It's not, but it's basically he is now, by my calculation, 134 points ahead of Marcel Miku with 200 points remain
All
in the
roads
final two
lead
rounds.
to Barcelona GP.
And Matt Pryor is still battling here. He's almost lost. He's lost P9 to Ethan Wall. Or P8 is this, because the timing tower is a bit bugged right now, but he's got a brilliant cutback. And they're going to go side by side. I think this is for P8, because Alan Fondon is actually in P10. So this is for, well, the minor points paying positions, but it still can be important. Ethan Wall now closing in his Marlboro home delivery. But surely he's not going to be able to make the move in the final two fast corners. As Ethan Wall opens up the corner, he's going to carry a lot of speed into the penultimate corner and going off the track. But Matt Price slides! Matt Price slides! This is the run to the line!
Run to the line here, it might be not
Nope.
close enough for Ethan Wall,
No.
which means Matt Pryor takes 8th place after the finish.
What a beautiful
Yeah,
way
so
to stop a scar right there. Look at those skid marks. A sentence I never thought I'd say. I really want to take a better look at those because he really locked all of his tires, I think, right here. I mean, we have some cars in the wall there.
Oh my god, it was the smallest of twitches for Jack Smith. I was just rewatching how he lost the lead. It was so tiny. It wasn't even a moment. He didn't even brake late. He just lost a bit of grip in the apex of the corner. And off he went. And then, in desperation, trying to retake the lead, he braked too late into turn 3. Almost went into the back of Ivan Melendez. And in utter despair, spun coming out of turn 3.
Marcel Miku doing his in-lap right now. Something we've gotten used to from him. Which, I mean, I get. It's always fun to do.
Well, we've got interviews. So let's start with Eric Johansson. Hello, Eric.
Hello.
Congratulations on another podium, which I believe is your third place of the season. Still no top 2. Are you satisfied with P3 tonight?
Well, I'm very satisfied with P3. I was the entire race, the first like 35 minutes, it was the most lonely thing I've ever raced through. I had a little battle with Jack Smith, but it was so much faster than me, and I touched him. I just let him by. Yeah, and then last lap I was shitting my pants because Miku was right behind me.
Yes, we saw the battle between you and Jack Smith, but we also knew from the lap times that he was on average about 6, 7 tenths faster lap, and you two did make contact into turn 6, and you let him go after turn 8. So good sportsmanship from you.
Yeah.
And so before the pit stop, you had a gap of 5.5 seconds on Marcel Miku, but then after the pit stop, he chased you down so much. What happened there?
I just got really nervous, and firstly I overfueled a bit, and I nearly missed my pit stop grid. Yeah.
And were you really agitated about the blue flag cars? We saw you weaving furiously, trying to get to the attention of Fernando Lobato de la Rosa.
I wanted to get by. I was, oh my god, Miku's on my back. Please. No, wait, no. No, Miku's right behind me. No, move.
But I believe after this P3 finish, you are now, well, you're now 5th place in the championship because Matt Pryor only finished 8th. Well, either
Oh.
way, you two will be really close in terms of championship. And with Karma and Geometa, well, not racing for a while now, I think it's a battle between you and Matt Pryor for that 4th place in the standings. Do you have confidence of beating him in the final 2 rounds of the season?
Yeah, I need to have it. Otherwise, there's no need. Wait, who
You should
will
have
get it?
confidence. You should have lots of confidence.
Yeah. No, I have
Any
lots of
question from
confidence.
you? Thank you.
Oh yeah, my G29 here is like yellow now from all the sweat.
Yeah, we'll come to you later, Matt Pryor, but let's first talk to Marcel Miku. Hello, Marcel, if you're there.
Yeah, I'm here.
Well, I understand you must be frustrated because of the server issue, which meant it was a 5-minute qualifying session, and you must have some other issues because when you joined, you had a one-shot qualifying, and you made a mistake on that lap, which meant when you would have started P4, you started P14. So any thoughts on that, first of all, before the race?
I mean, all I can say is it was just unfortunate that it had to happen in such a pivotal moment as well. I was expecting to have a 4-way battle for the lead for the reset with Jack, Ivan, and Eric. But unfortunately, the reset kicked in, and it meant that when I got in, my wheel wasn't working for some reason, so I had to rejoin. And yeah, that was basically it.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate. We were absolutely furious, to be honest, for you for the reset, but that was very unfortunate for the technical issue. Anyway, moving on to the race, you made a great start. I think into turn 1, you already made up 3 positions, and there was further contact into turn 3, which we knew was going to happen, but you avoided all of them and made it up to P7, I believe, at the end of lap 1. So how do you think about the lap 1? Do you think you could have done anything better, or was that all the position you could have gained in a single lap?
I think, to be honest, I think it was more just trying to survive and not get killed in the process. If something happens, then I can capitalize and just try to avoid it. I don't think really much I could have done there. The only real thing I probably may have done. Sorry, am I cutting out or am I alright?
No, you're alright.
Okay. Yeah, 'cause according to my Discord, I'm cutting out for some reason. But yeah, either way, I don't think there's anything better I could have done there. I think it was really just try to capitalize on getting a good launch and just avoiding everybody that tries to kill each other. And then it was just pick my way through and then just work from there. Red Bull, like, I'm not exactly the most confident around Red Bull Ring, like, especially because I had to cut my force feedback. For some reason, my wheel really doesn't like the curbs here, especially the final 2. Like, if I would have run normal force feedback settings, my wheel would be like going mental. So I had to cut the force feedback just to make sure I had a decent enough chance, so I didn't have exactly all the feeling in the car. And that's why I just couldn't get into the low 30s.
Yeah, I remember you had the same issue a couple of seasons ago when we raced on this track. You also had the issue in the final 2 corners regarding the feedback.
Yeah, to be honest, I think it's just going to be an ongoing issue. There's probably not much I can change on that. I mean, I'm already running relatively low. If I look at my curb effect, I mean, I've got that set to 0. I've got road to set to 7, which is my standard. And on all the other tracks with normal feedback, English, with normal feedback, it's fine, but for some reason on this track, it really just doesn't like it.
Well, I think what you should do is to tell Maverick never put the Red Bull Ring on the calendar again.
Or
and
at
you
least
won't
put a
be
different
facing this
version of,
issue.
or at least put a different version of Ring A1.
That is true. And
So-
yes, is that the reason you were struggling so much in the final corner? Because we saw you go off there about 10 times, I think, between
Yeah.
qualifying and the race.
Yeah, the exit curb there is really nasty. Despite the fact I'm running an anti-bump setup, you get your outside wheel hooked into that, you're just done.
Yeah,
There's
that is
not
true.
exactly-
I th-
That is
Yeah.
not exactly much you can do, and for some other reason, the curb seem to be pulling me as well.
Yeah, I think if you put your left side wheel like on the middle of the sausage, you're still fine. But if you put it over the curb, then you're just going off into the sunset. Yeah. So next, you had a battle with
Well,
Matt Pryor, who was on
yeah.
medium tires. Oh yeah.
I was
Go ahead.
just about to talk about that before you started.
Uh-huh. Yes.
I didn't know you
so
were going to the. Yeah, go on.
Was he annoying to you in terms of you were trying to battle and losing time because he was on medium tires and clearly, battled with you for like 5 laps straight?
To be honest, I wasn't exactly too concerned. I already knew I was going to be struggling trying to get the leader. I mean, it did frustrate me to an extent, but it eventually became clear that there's no way I'm getting the top 3. So it was more a case of just try to have a good scrap with Matt and see what happens.
After you cleared him, you were on the same pace as F. Johansson, but definitely slower than Ivan Melendez and Jack Smith. So
Yeah.
I think a third was probably the best you could have hoped for, and you fought it to the end. But now you are, by my calculation, 134 points off Ivan Melendez with 200 points remaining. Is that basically done now?
So I think to be honest, I think it is practically. Well, I wouldn't say practically, but I'd say it pretty much is over. I just didn't have the confidence around this track, especially on turn 3. I just kept losing so much time, and I had no idea where I was
That is
specifically
also
losing
true. Because
Say that again?
every time, yeah, that is true. Because every time the gap would close in on Eric Johansson, but then you lose 4 tenths in turn 3 alone to him. So the gap
Yeah,
extends back up.
I honestly have no idea where I'm losing that time, because I just can't carry the speed because I'm worried the car's going to give up on me. I can't get on the power too early because I'm worried the rear's going to kick on me. So, I'm just trying to take it in the best way I can, and yet I'm losing time.
Yeah. Overall, commiserations, because I believe that is the first time this season that you're not going to finish inside the top 3 in any of the rounds in terms of total points you've scored in this round. But there are 2 more rounds remaining, and you pulled off a comeback last season against Andy Burgee. This time it's looking way more difficult, but I think, of course, being Marcel Miku, you will fight to the very end of the season.
Yeah. And certainly towards the next season with the new RSS cars coming in, I'm looking forward to getting them prepared and showing what is possible.
Thank you very much. And any question from you, Arthur?
To be honest, compared to last season, I honestly would say this one has just been a mess. Probably my worst performing season, to be honest. I mean, I wouldn't say worst performing in terms of overall finish. Of course, I think second is still on the table. And I think the lowest I've had so far, I think it may have been third over my 5 seasons I've had. Or 4 seasons? Yeah, 4 seasons. I think third's probably my weakest finish, but in terms of just overall performance in between rounds, it's not been ideal. I think it's probably a mix of just the tracks not being the right type, and then of course the grid is also playing somewhat of a factor. But I think mostly it was just track choice that just wasn't exactly the best play. And like I think grid overall is fine. Sure, the standards are lower than ideal, but it's still there. Like I'm not overly complaining that the standards are absolutely shocking. In fact, quite the opposite. Like the standards are pretty alright. Not perfect, but alright. But I think it's just most of the track choice. The English, I think it's just the track choice really that really I think is the issue. I mean, that depends on what the rest of the grid will bring. I mean, certainly, I wouldn't say definitely. I think the odds are there, but it just depends on what the rest of the grid has got prepared for the series ahead.
Did I make contact? Oh, when I spun. Oh God! Now I'm panicking as well.
Soft.
I think it
Answer
might.
that first.
I think it might be the turn 3 one. I'm not sure if it was netcode or whether you just spun it on your own accord.
I spun. I was just skill issue. Yeah.
Well, I'll take a skill issue.
Yeah, it was like, like in that corner, the car can feel quite floaty, and you're not really sure what's happening. I just turned in, and the back was like, "No, I don't feel like it." Round we go.
Yeah, and almost get me involved in there as well.
I just, I wanted to make your race exciting. Like,
I mean, you did make it. I mean, I knew I wasn't getting a top 3 anyway, so I was like, I might as well just have a good scrap with you and just end it on that note.
Because I actually originally, I was going to let you go and just slipstream, and I was like, actually, I've got a bit of pace here. Like, let's just see what I can do. And I kind of thought, well, we could have scrapped for a bit, which we did, and it was fun. But then, yeah, I just bottled.
Yeah, unfortunate. Yeah, it's unfortunate that it happened. Because I think we were... Sorry, I'm interrupting. Yeah, I'm sorry for the interruption.
Let's just... Me and Miku can just have a podcast right now. Right, go on, Miku.
I mean, I think we could have had that scrap all the way to the end, but it's just that skill issue, unfortunately, happened to end it.
Yeah, because, I was running a higher
cause,
downforce setup.
Because Matt would lose about 10 seconds in pit stop compared to you.
Well, that's another story. Shall we talk about the pit stop? Are we really going to talk about the pit stop? Is that really going to happen?
Soft.
Well, my race was already going to bollocks. I would use a stronger word, but Mav appreciates it when people don't swear. So, and actually, without the thing that happened, which I'll say in a second, I would have just finished where I was. I would have just been where I was. I was 15 seconds from the rest of the pack, maybe even more up ahead. So I was never getting there. So the issue that happened with the softs was obviously, temperature is a factor. And I was approaching Sarah into the last two corners, and she decided to have a tea break while she was getting the blue flagged. She was just. I mean, it could have been a good cup of tea, to be fair. So I don't blame her in that sense. But unfortunately, this just spikes the temperatures, and this game plus this track, you are not getting your temperatures down. So after she let me through in the middle of the final corner, which, perfectly ideal place to let somebody through in a corner where everybody dies at. My rear tyres were on fire, took turn one, spun it, temperatures went up again, went to turn three, temperatures were like maximum. It even had that, I'm on CMRT, and it has that kind of like star graphic that goes over the tyres when your tyres are just like actually turning into a gas. And yeah, basically it all just compounded from there.
Yeah, so basically what happened, yeah, basically you were preparing something and you've overdone it, it's charcoal, and you basically got nothing out of it.
I mean, story of my Tinder life, you know? Yeah.
I just noticed I was muted in the in the interview things. What a day it's been today. At least you guys were able to hear the answers, so that's very positive. That has
Final
been me
question.
today.
Final question. Final question.
Okay.
Final question. Matt Pryor, you have now lost. Well, you are still 6 because Daniel Airy didn't participate. But now Eric Johansson is in front of you by 10 points. Can you chase him down?
No.
Good. Now we can't.
Okay, that's
Okay.
a wrap, people.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. We're wrapping it up for now. I'll be back tomorrow, and Phoenix will be back tomorrow, recharged for the MX5 race and the DCR race again here at Red Bull Ring. I've been Arthur. I've been here with HC, and we will see you tomorrow.
Good night.